Welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated, the weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs.
And Steiner.
Begins in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated. It's episode number 235. We're here every Thursday. June 22nd, 2017 is the date for this one. Hey, Steiner's over there in Calgary somewhere, Edmonton, somewhere in Alberta, you know. It's all around there.
Yeah.
You could probably see it from like the tallest building.
No, really. Canada's kind of big, if you didn't know.
Oh, well, I mean Calgary and Edmonton.
No. Like, they're 4 hours apart.
Yes.
So it's like Montreal and Toronto almost. Like, because what's that? Well, that's 5 hours?
I guess around 5. Yeah, and then from Ottawa, I guess it's like around 2.5-ish. Well, 2 and 15, I guess. Everybody always says it's 2 hours. I'm like, no. That's, I guess, if you drive on the outskirts of Montreal, but if you go downtown, it's a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, that's our talk about where stuff is in Canada.
Yeah.
Montreal is kind of to the east. There's not much else to the east of Montreal. You know, there's PEI and stuff, but that's disconnected. It's not even connected.
No.
So,
Go to St. James or St. John. St. John.
Labrador.
Yeah, no. St. John or St. John's. I don't really care which one.
Is
They're
Labrador
both,
the one that is the 30 minutes off in time zones? I think they have 30 minutes extra.
I believe Labrador is the one that's connected to Quebec.
Newfoundland?
So it would be Newfoundland. That would be.
Is it? I think it's the other way around.
I
think Labrador is the small one. I could be wrong though, but hey, it's been a while since I've actually looked at a map of Canada. I just assume I know everything. I'm pretty good at geography. I could be terrible at it though. Now that I think about it, well, Canadian. No,
it's all technically one province. Google's not helping me much.
I'm pretty sure it's Newfoundland, Labrador, and then Labrador.
Newfoundland is the island because I'm
damn.
at least getting that.
So that's 30 minutes off.
So
then
Labrador is then a big chunk out of the corner of.
It's the only time zone in the world that has 30 minutes off. So that's fun.
It's all because of St. John's, because that's where 80% of the population of Newfoundland actually lives.
Yeah, and it's if they added an hour, it'd be too late, and if they just went with Labrador, they'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
All right, so megascripture.com. Go check out that URL. That's where you can find all our VODs and our MP3s. And we're also on iTunes, wherever else you can find podcasts. And for the live feed, we're on YouTube, Twitch, Smashcast, Ustream, and I'm missing one. Twitch? There you go. Twitch. So I'm all Matt. That's Steiner.
Hello.
If you're just listening to us, now you know who we are. All right, let's go to games we're playing. I have not played anything this week. As usual.
Played a bit.
Oh, I'm going to play something after the show, though. I have to go download it.
No way.
Hitman, the first location
free.
in Season 1 is totally free. So I'm going to go play that and then see if I want to get the whole thing, because it's like $20 right now on everything.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Hint, hint, wink, wink to a news article.
Yeah, that's going to be coming up later. But, hey, that Hitman game, it's pretty all right. I like watching people play it. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. The weird thing, I guess we'll talk about it at the article because,
I'm trying to think what else, if there's demos of stuff. There's betas and stuff that I'm interested in. I just don't remember any of them right now off the top of my head. Anyways, so that's it? That's all we're playing?
No, I'm playing on mobile. What is it? I just want to Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolves. Space Wolf.
Well, in terms of mobile, I played the same stuff over and over.
Yeah.
Type Shift and 1010 is the two games that I love.
It's a turn-based strategy. It's
a Warhammer game that's a turn-based strategy? Weird.
Yeah,
I
know.
don't like that. I'm not into it. Seems like an odd choice for a Warhammer game.
Yeah, I've been playing Shadow Warrior Redux Classic, or Classic Redux, I guess is what it's being called up as.
Mm-hmm. Ultra high
StarCraft
resolution sprites.
Yeah, it's sprites, higher resolution. Yeah, pretty much. Does give you keyboard and mouse support, which is nice relative to what the original was, which was atrocious keyboard controls. Dragon Age Inquisition, and probably something else that I'm forgetting. Yeah,
Sweet.
whatever. Nothing
Sweet.
else really.
All right, so let's go to the new releases. I might as well bring this up first. Whoops, I double-clicked that. I'll just click it a bunch of times. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to talk about the new releases. So Sega has started something. This blends in with the news. I'm just going to blend everything in together here.
Mm-hmm.
So they announced Sega Forever, and it's a thing on mobile phones, like iPhones and Androids.
Yep.
And you can get Sega games for free. They just have in-game apps or ads, sorry, and you can pay $2 to unlock it without ads. So there you go. Crazy Taxi did the same thing. That game came out not too long ago. It was like a tap game, if you know what those games are.
Yeah,
You
I
tap.
wouldn't want to play that. But hey, Altered Beast is a game I remember playing.
Well, once you play a tapper once, they're all the same. That's
Yeah.
That's the thing about those games. Phantasy Star 2 is okay. Kid Chameleon, I've only ever seen. Comic Zone was cool, but it's hard. That game is motherfucking hard. But it's cool because it's a comic, and you're going through
from
panels.
square to square. Yeah.
And then the first Sonic is on this Sega Forever thing. I don't know if that's ever been released on phones, but I feel like they have. I feel like that's been a thing before. Sonic 2 was definitely on the phones.
I don't pay attention to a lot of this.
Yeah, Cave Story Plus is out on the Switch. Runbow Pocket for the 3DS. There's nothing this week, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's the Sega games are the best games there. So
Yes, and that's on phones.
yeah,
So
that tells you how things are going right now.
well, it's E3.
Yeah, I
You
know.
everybody jizzed all over stuff already, and I don't know if people are in the mood to buy. It's really that much right now. They're saving up to buy, is the thing. All right, so let's go to the news of the week. Friday the 13th, the servers have been pretty crappy since launch, and now they're offering DLC for free if you have the game. So, hey, sorry guys, the servers sucked and you couldn't play. Here's DLC that might not work still. No, I'm pretty sure they fixed everything, but who knows? I don't play that game, so.
Yeah, that to me seemed like a waste of time. But hey, to each their own.
More wastes of time here. Pokemon Go. So now they're marking specific Pokemon that got caught by cheating. So they may not behave as expected. So I'm assuming they're going to be weaker or something. Get hit once and they're dead. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, so they actually announced NHL 18 yesterday. Well, announced they showed the trailer of the teaser that they were teasing. Now it's the actual real trailer, so let's go to that. Yeah, so there was the NHL awards yesterday, and then there was also the Las Vegas team was drafting their expansion team. So they got a player from every team.
Yeah, is drafting the right word?
Yes, it's an expansion draft.
Yeah. Okay.
They draft 30 players from every team.
Yeah, they got Fleury, which actually is probably.
It's not a big loss.
Well, he'd be one of the top 10 goalies in the league. So
he's a good pick, but he's getting older. They have Murray. They're all right. Pittsburgh's all right.
Yeah, yes. I know. Yeah, I'm not mentioning, but for
he's
Las
a good
Vegas,
face
that's
of the team.
Yeah,
there's a
like
few
he's
guys
won
that they
3
could have
cups,
gotten that
4
I'm just
cups.
like, what the fuck are they doing? They could have gotten Stahl. They could have gotten Mark Stahl. Just like, why did they not get fucking Stahl? Like, even if they didn't want him, they could have fucking traded him.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's weird. There's
Which one's Mark Stahl?
the oldest. It was maybe.
I thought Eric was the
Maybe it was
oldest.
Eric then. I think he's with Florida. I forget who he's playing with now. Minnesota, maybe. Maybe it's Minnesota actually. Anyways, whatever team he's with. So the new features in this game, NHL 18, they're adding a new mode called NHL Threes. It's actually on the screen right now. And it's kind of like an arcadey 3-on-3 mode. It just looks cool. There was Faior.
Mark Stahl is on New York Rangers.
Okay, so it wasn't Mark Stahl then.
There's Jordan Stahl.
Okay, it was for
which I
sure
think
Eric. It was for sure Eric.
It was
Who
Eric.
does Eric play with right now? Is it Minnesota?
Yeah,
Okay,
Wild.
yeah, they could have gotten Eric Stahl as who.
But
they could've gone.
Eric's getting up there.
He is getting up there, but
He's
people
still
would
not.
still
He's
want him.
32, so he's still got a couple of years left in him.
People would still want him. He can still skate fast and do stuff.
Salary 9. Whoa, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
$9 million.
there's some teams where there was not a lot of options for them to pick. Where I was just like, oh yeah, Chicago, of course, whoever they pick. They got Mark Mathot from Ottawa. That was a good one. But like Montreal, they picked fucking Alexei Emelin. I was just like, that's the one guy I would not have picked from Montreal because he's not been doing so good. Anyways, so that NHL Threes mode just looks like that 3-on-3 arcade game that they released on PSN and Xbox Live a while back. But it's just in the game now. So bigger hits, faster gameplay, high scoring action. I'm assuming you can hit the goalie and there's no penalties. There's a campaign mode. You can go through a circuit and unlock unspecified objective-based rewards. So it's going to be like, do a deke. Yeah, I got this pack. I don't know what the hell it is now in NHL. And they're also going to do 3-on-3 for the EA Sports Hockey League. So that's cool. Because sometimes finding 6 people, not always easy. Or I guess you'd have to find 5 people because then you'd be the 6th. And they're changing the controls actually. So they're calling the offense the creative attack controls, and you can like deke around players without pushing buttons. I guess you just have to do specific motions on the analog stick. And then on defense, it sounds a lot like the old NHL 2K sticks, where or the skill stick on the NHL 2K games, where you would move the right analog stick and it would like move your stick wherever you pointed it, and then you could poke check by just pushing the same direction you were just pushing. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about all that. I've always wanted that system in NHL, but I feel like it's just I'm gonna do only that and not hit anymore. I'm just gonna poke check the shit out of everyone because I was pretty good at that. Anyways. Fire Pro Wrestling World is on its way to the PC. They just announced the early access version is coming out on July 10th. And they did that on Twitter. It will cost $20. No announcement on if it's going to cost more post early access. So get it at $20 while you still can, I suppose.
Who gives a shit about wrestling?
Wolfenstein dev envisions series as trilogy. So they were talking on the Giant Bomb podcast, and that's one of the things I noticed is that they asked him about Mecha Hitler, and he says, "I think we're going for 3 games, so I don't know if he's in this game." Because Mecha Hitler has to be in this, right? Eventually
He should be.
That's what it's leading up to.
Yeah, well, that's just how Wolfensteins have always been, have they not?
Well, yes. That's why he should be in there. And this game's even more obvious with that stuff. Since the beginning, it's just like the Germans are all powerful and stuff. So like, he's gonna be insane. Because this is like alternate universe, right? It's not. They're like more powerful.
Yeah. No, Germany won the war.
They won. Yeah. All right. Final Fantasy 14 got DDoS attacked. This man. Anyways, let me restart that. So actually, their Stormblood expansion just launched this week, and I guess people are not happy when stuff launches and they gotta take it down. So cool.
Well, yeah, for some reason they were DDoSing. They've been DDoSing for a while, though, from my understanding, before it actually launched. So
so they were fucked for a good long time then.
Yeah.
So hey, the Steam Summer Sale just started today. Literally just started today. I was
PC Master Race.
I was trying to look at Steam earlier. It was not even working.
Yeah, it was working for me just now.
Oh, it's working now.
Lots and lots of shit for
Super Hot for $20. That's pretty cool. Mafia 3 is fucking $20. Oh, $19.
These are also Canadian prices for anyone that's watching in the States.
Yes.
GTA for $35 Canadian.
GTA 5 is
GTA
getting
5, yeah.
the shit knocked out of them in terms of Steam reviews right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's pretty funny. What else am I seeing here? Job Simulator is $23 if you're into that sort of thing.
Dishonored for 25 Canadian. Dishonored 2 for 25 Canadian, sorry. Yeah, Doom 2016 for $20 Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Prey 2017 for 52.80 Canadian.
I already brought up Fallout earlier. Sorry, not Fallout. I meant Rocket League. Dark
Total War
Souls 3.
Total War Warhammer 25 Canadian. That's a really good price. That game is not all that old to be that.
Dark Souls 3 is a $26.
Yeah,
Automata is a 55 still, but that's 30% off because that's still full priced, and games are expensive now, I guess.
Witcher 3 Game of the Year for 35 Canadian.
CS:GO for $11. Watch out, get some Counter-Strike Go.
Oh yeah.
Stick of Truth for $10, or you can just wait and then get it with that other game.
Well, that was only if you pre-ordered.
Oh, well, can't you still pre-order it?
Probably. But you have to spend 80 Canadian to then get the 2 games.
It's probably going to be 80 when it comes out, no?
Yeah,
So who cares? All right, that's the Steam sale. The PSN went on sale today, and Xbox Live started their sale yesterday. So everything's on sale right now. Go crazy. So our second video here is for Spider-Man VR. It's going to be coming out for the Rift and Vive as well. This is just like a VR experience for the movie. It's not specifically a full Spider-Man game, but I'll fast forward. He does a lot of talking at the beginning. There you go. He just put on the suit. You just shoot web and fling around some stuff that they want you to fling around. It doesn't look too exciting, but whatever.
Mm.
It's VR. I feel like VR is not going anywhere right now. So, hey, this is another VR looking thing.
We'll see what happens when the Fallout 4 and the Skyrim come out. Because those are actual like full budget games, and just it comes down to how they control, and if people start throwing up and things. I
heard that Doom thing was okay.
I can maybe understand it not being bad, but it's not going to be good. Like just teleporting around like that is
control schemes. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. If you're teleporting around, I do not see that being a very good game.
That's most first-person things right now, though, in VR. Stupid teleporting.
Mm. Well, Fallout and Skyrim are not. You're actually running around. So.
Yes. Well, those games are pretty slow to begin with, so you're not going to go crazy.
Fallout 4... Skyrim, I would agree, but Fallout 4 can be pretty...
Well, let's just say they're not Doom speed.
Heavy-paced. No. Yes, Doom is significantly faster.
Yeah, Doom,
Doom's faster than most games. So.
Oh, yeah, no, Doom, you're straight up just in a car, but you're just running.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Capcom and Bandai Namco have entered a cross-licensing agreement related to online matchmaking in properties such as Street Fighter, and I'm assuming also Tekken. It has to help out Tekken.
Yeah.
Right? But, yeah, they just want to make matchmaking and all that better for the user. Cool.
I'm not entirely understanding.
Well, Street Fighter 5, the problem is matchmaking takes a long time. Tekken's a little bit faster, but they're gonna just work to make the online code better.
But I don't. Okay, so they're just gonna work together to get it to work.
To make the online better in both games, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And all their future games too.
Yeah, so they're gonna just create one ring to rule them all.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that SNES 30 Pro controller I talked about last week. Here, I got pictures of it. It just looks like a SNES controller, but it has all the buttons that you would need on a modern system, like the Switch that it works with. So yeah, there you go. You can look at it. I'm going to push some buttons. You can also get it with the Japanese colors, so the face buttons are colored. You can kind of see it on this picture, but not really because it's the bottom. And then they're also releasing this arcade stick that looks like a NES controller, kind of. That's sweet. That looks decent. I've been very impressed with the SNES 30 controller that I have right now, which just looks like a straight up SNES controller without the analog sticks.
Right.
And it's been working very well, so I have no complaints about that thing. I would expect these two things to also be very good. Rocket League on the Switch will run at 720p, 60 frames, docked and undocked. So no resolution bump when you dock it.
Yeah.
And
Well, 60 frames is actually kind of, even at 720, I'm surprised that the CPU can actually handle that. But
the Switch is all right. And the Rocket League is not a super demanding game.
no, but it's still a Switch.
And it ran smooth on the PS3, so. And the Xbox 360.
Actually, I'd be curious on if
Those
is the
still
Switch
work?
is no. What's the specs of the Switch relative to the PS3?
I have no idea.
I would think they'd be pretty similar.
Wait, was the Rocket League on the PS3? I might just be imagining shit. Maybe I smoked the wrong pipe today. Who
It
knows?
may have been.
Who knows?
I don't know.
In a press release today, though, developer Psionics announced a partnership with NBC Sports. So they're actually going to be broadcasting a 2 versus 2 tournament with a $100,000 prize pool this summer. So it's going to be actually streamed on the NBC Sports app, the regionals and the qualifiers. Then the grand finals will take place on August 26th and 27th and will be on NBC Sports Network. So you can get that in Canada and the United States, and you can get it on Sci-Fi in the UK, Germany, Australia, and Latin America. So that's cool. Watch some Rocket League on television. That's one of the games that actually makes sense, and the spectator mode is actually pretty cool.
Mm.
You can get some good angles. That it's fucking soccer, right?
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
it's easy to understand. We teased this earlier. IO Interactive, they're now fully independent. They separated from Square Enix and they bought themselves out somehow.
Yeah.
So now they own everything. Well, it was weird because they mentioned Kane and Lynch in the press.
Okay. Because all I heard was they own Hitman.
They own
now.
Hitman, but I don't know if they own Kane and Lynch. That's the thing.
Right.
It's weird. But they did mention Kane and Lynch, and they did mention that other. There's another IO Interactive game that's pretty good too. But, anyways, yeah. They
Well, the
definitely
thing is,
have-
Kane and Lynch was always a good idea, but I don't think it was ever done well enough.
that second game was better than the first one.
Okay, because I only played the first one. There was definite issues with it.
Yeah, they made the second one play better, and the graphics had a good look. I want to say like it had VCR kind of effects going on the whole game. It was cool. Maybe it was not VCR. Maybe it was just like digital distortions of some kind. I forget. Anyways.
Okay, so they have mini ninjas.
Mini ninjas. Yeah, bring that back.
What is this? This looks familiar. Freedom Fighters.
Yeah, Freedom Fighters. That's an old game. PS2.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was better than Hitman back in the day.
Yeah, so it's mini ninjas, Freedom Fighters, and Kane and Lynch Hitman.
All right, yeah. Hitman's good now. It's just Hitman. But I always liked the theory of it. I never really liked it in execution.
I know I played this game, but I don't remember what it was.
Freedom
Fighter.
Fighters?
Yeah.
And I played it on the Xbox, I think. Anyways, yeah. You can get the whole first location from that Hitman game right now, Season 1, on everything. PS4, Xbox, and PC. So go get that. They announced the cover wrestler for WWE 2K18 with this sort of cool trailer. The trailer kind of long. It's just him going to some location in Stamford, Connecticut. You have to assume that it's the WWE headquarters, right? And he blows it up. He's watching a cartoon, so and it's WWE related, so you have to assume that this is the WWE headquarters. That's just weird for some reason. There you go. Oh, he got smashed through the Intercontinental Championship. Man, it turns out I wasn't paying attention when I first watched this trailer. He did burn Undertaker's shit. That did happen. I remember that. Man, Undertaker's coffin and shit. That's kind of mean. Anyway, Seth Rollins, he gets revealed at the end, and he's the cover artist. That's interesting choice. They could have went with, I don't know, Brock Lesnar, I guess. Who was last year? Was it? I don't even remember. Goldberg? No. Oh, it was Goldberg. It was totally Goldberg. Yeah, they could have went with Brock Lesnar. That's the biggest name they have. They could have also went with Roman Reigns, I guess. But anyways, there you go. Rollins. Yeah, he's the cover artist. Cool. That trailer was interesting. This is more interesting than most shit they do on WWE right now. All right. There's a new Switch patch out right now. It lets you find the controllers by making them vibrate. That's a cool feature. Because the Switch is just a tablet, pretty much, right? So you could just click a button and then the controllers will vibrate if you lost them. And then they also made an improvement to prevent unintended HDMI input change on certain TVs. So a lot of people were complaining that even when their systems were off or in sleep, it would like ping the HDMI on certain TVs. And it would say like, "Hey, there's a switch. Do you want us to switch it?" Or some TVs would just even switch it automatically. So they fixed that issue. That's gone. That's cool. At least they're taking care of issues. All right, you can get a $200 US American dollars right there. 200 Minecraft Xbox One S edition on eBay right now from Newegg. So hey, if you want an Xbox One S in the Americas, the United States, you can go get that for $200. That's a fucking good deal. That's like $250 here. Too bad you can't ship it here though. Project Rabbit, we talked about it. It was a rhythm action game from the creators of Parappa the Rapper and Guitar Man and Elite Beat Agents. So they failed to meet their Kickstarter goal by a lot. They were basically asking for $1 million US dollars. Yeah, and they didn't even raise half of that, basically. A quarter of that, even.
Yeah, a quarter. Yeah,
well, about a quarter. About a quarter.
It looks like a fifth, but yeah,
ish. Or it's around there.
That's insane. That a lot of people like Parappa the Rat. So I'm kind of, but I guess people are just,
and even Elite Beat Agents. It's just they
people are
haven't
done
really
with
been
rhythm
active.
games?
Well, they haven't really been active too much. You know, those are old fucking games.
Yeah.
Like Guitar Man is even older than fucking Elite Beat Agents. And the Kickstarter was weird. The pages did not really do justice to what they wanted, and there was no gameplay either. It was just, it didn't seem too appealing. GTA 5 on Steam has fallen in terms of reviews. That's because Rockstar are shutting down a lot of modding and cheating services right now on the PC. So, I don't know what it's going to ultimately do because people are going to buy it anyways, but hey.
I don't. It's like I don't know.
If you haven't bought GTA 5 right now yet and you're thinking about it, a negative review is not going to stop you right now.
I don't know why entirely. Like, I think the issue is more so on Rockstar's side of not having good enough anti-cheating software so that it's affecting. Because the reason they're shutting everything down is because of
cheating.
Cheating.
Yes.
But that should be on Rockstar's side of having.
Yeah, because not everybody that mods goes online to cheat.
Right.
You can use mods and go online and not cheat. Just say, hey, look at this cool car.
Yeah. Like it's kind of weird on the whole thing of like, because that was one of the main reasons why people loved it so much, is that there was so much modding support, and if you're taking away the modding support, then
and it's not even just cheaters. Like, the modding support was really good for creating videos on YouTube, which people fucking do all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we want to stop this train that seems unstoppable. Let's fucking put a bazillion tanks in front of it. They do a lot of that.
Yeah, they do a lot of weird shit.
That's GTA, man. It's its own fucking thing. If you don't pay attention to it and you go to look at GTA stuff on YouTube right now, you'll be like, holy, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is nothing what I would have expected to find. You just find, some whore being banged and then killed, and hey, cool,
you get your
I
money
got
back.
the money. Woo! woo. It's just dumb shit. But no, like people are fucking doing some crazy shit with GTA
Yeah.
5. Modding Spider-Man in it.
Yes.
It's just crazy. Anyways.
You can be they have the Flash, Spider-Man, all sorts of shit. So
Hulk. They definitely did a Hulk.
they did.
They
I didn't see
modded
it.
Mario in it from that last trailer. So it made him look like, he was in New York City.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right. Probably not legal. Well, I don't know how that works because
I'm sure
it's
Nintendo would put a cease and
Yeah,
order
but it's
on
kind
that,
of
but-
fair use. It's not technically in the game.
Yeah, and again, if you're charging money or not charging money, then I don't see how you would be able to. But I'm sure Nintendo would try because they're dicks about that shit. But
They really are. Okay, and our last news item is a video here for Beyond Good and Evil 2. They released the video from their in-game engine. It looks very rough, but hey, it's something. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit here till he actually gets into some gameplay. Well, this is actually in-game, but I wish they would show the screen. Just show the direct feed. What are you doing? But it's cool because they show, I think it was the pig character, and he was like on top of a big building. Then they zoomed out all the goddamn way to like space. The frames per seconds were not very good by the time that they got to space. But it looked pretty cool. Looked like a cool effect. I don't know what else to say. The flying looked sweet. I have no idea what to expect from this, so it could be okay.
yeah, no, there is so many people have so high expectations for this that it's.
That's the thing. I have zero expectations. So if I were to ever play this, I'd be like, oh yeah, why not?
Yeah, games are looking pretty though, so that should be.
Oh yeah, and this for something that's super early like this looks pretty all right. It looks like they put some work into it.
So he was in this ship, and then he jumped out of the ship, and now he's just flying around with a jump pack.
Yeah, and then he goes on top of something, and then they zoom out the. Oh yeah, he goes on top of that statue right there that we saw there.
He's not going very fast with this jump pack, though.
I mean,
Oh, okay. He just boosted. Okay.
how fast do you really want him to go? It's just he's
I
gonna
don't
die.
know.
He's gonna
Right
kill
now, he's
himself.
going 145k an hour.
Oh yeah, he was just looking around.
Yeah. Well, it's just if that was what's the point of this if you can't?
What's that statue called? Is it Vishnu?
Yeah, I think it might be Vishnu,
Simpsons.
or a copy of. I don't know if it's exactly correct.
It's something. It's an elephant
Yes.
with multiple arms. That's all I know. Here, I'll fast forward a little bit for them to get to the space part here. Let's see. Because it's pretty much just flying around the ship for a little bit. Okay, so he's on top of the statue. There you go. He's going to go zoom out all the way to space. Slowly but surely, he'll do it. It's pretty cool how the engine works like that. 'Cause he can literally zoom it out all the fucking way, and it still looks pretty all right.
So I'm assuming it's indicating that you can go anywhere in this city is what they're trying to indicate.
Well, it looks like you can fucking fly into space if you wanted to. Because they do go that fucking far, and there is spaceships. So I have no idea how this game is going to work. I literally have no idea. Because not only you can see the city, you can see the whole planet, basically. So, I don't know. I don't know what the whole point of showing this is. Just it's probably just to show, hey, look at our engine. It can do this.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
I don't know if it's practical in any way in terms of gameplay. But that makes it look like you can maybe fly around. And maybe fly to multiple planets. That'd be cool. Sounds like Destiny, but
No, not Destiny.
Destiny. But
No,
because
you don't
Destiny,
mean-
you fly
well,
to different places, but it's just
yeah, I
a
guess
stupid hub
that's
world thing. It's just push buttons and then, yeah, we'll fly there. Cool. Oh, I hope the second Destiny's not like that. That's something that really pissed me off about the first one, too. I gotta go to my ship to go to the fucking thing so I can cash this in and go back to my ship and then go to where I want to go. That's God. It's like fucking 10 loading screens.
Yeah.
All right. So that's Beyond Good and Evil 2. It just for an early engine, it looks cool. I just have
they're
no.
showing the day-night cycle.
Yes, from a super far position. With I guess there's like
Okay, so they're showing that the
planets that are
actual
super close.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you're on a moon of a gas giant or whatever, so you're not.
Mm-hmm. But it's like a cool moon with water and stuff.
Yeah. It doesn't look like the planet is actually spinning. It's just. But whatever.
Who knows? Maybe you are the center of the universe and everything. That's why it didn't look like it was turning. That's the explanation for the ship in Futurama. That's why it goes so fast. It's moving everything around it.
Mm.
You would feel it then, in theory, every time they flew. You'd be like, "Oh shit! I guess they're flying." All right, that's it. That's it for Fresh Air. I don't have anything else. Do you have any E3 fallout that you can think of? I still want that Need for Speed game.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, me neither.
There's been a couple of weird, stupid things, but I don't really care too much.
The thing is it just we knew everything heading into E3 this year, really. Like everything that they showed, we've seen already. Like A Way Out was one of the few games that we haven't. Need for Speed, like what? It's fucking Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Like it's not too surprising. And
like
then
the only thing is that the Dishonored game is a standalone title.
Oh yeah, like the DLC thing, whatever. I think
Yeah,
that, I think that's
it's
a good
not
idea.
DLC, is what I mean. That it is actually
Yeah,
a
yeah.
standalone title.
I think that's a good idea. That's what
Uncharted did.
Well, Uncharted and Infamous. Infamous did it a few times with the vampire thing, and then the lady one.
Yeah, Dying Light.
Yeah,
Light.
something like that. No, not Dying Light, but it is something light. You're on the right track with that one, but I forget. You know, that I Second Son was cool. I never finished it. I should maybe finish that game.
I haven't started it yet, so
it looks very pretty.
Yeah.
That's definitely one thing I remember about that game. And then once you get the neon powers, you're just like, oh crap, yeah, look at that. That's sweet. Because she is in that game. She I think she gives you I don't remember how that works. Maybe you just play as her. How do you get the neon powers in that game? I got about halfway through that game. I was just like uninterested for some reason. So hey, my neighbor, I think is my neighbor. He has a fire alarm that his battery's been going out for like 2 months, I guess.
Wow.
How can it beep for that long if the battery is low?
I don't know.
Like, shouldn't it just not beep and just be like, hey, I'm cool, this battery's cool. I'm going to stop beeping now, this battery's all right.
Maybe.
Oh, it's so annoying though. And I tried fucking telling him and no avail. That's how you know you're ghetto. Did I say that on the show already?
No.
That's how you know you're ghetto, when there's a fucking fire alarm with a low battery and you don't fucking hear it. Just saying, that's how you know you're
That's
ghetto.
just how badass he is. He doesn't give a shit.
No, what's his name? Was it Method Man? Who was on fucking Talk Is Jericho? I listened to a rapper. I think it was Method Man. It was a 90s rapper. And there's totally a fucking fire alarm on the whole fucking podcast. So yeah, you can be rich and still be ghetto. Ghetto's not a monetary thing. It's a mind and lifestyle, in my opinion. But you know, people might disagree with me. People actually in the ghetto might disagree with me.
Money don't change you, bitch.
I would just take the fire alarm and fucking throw it and just break it. Who fucking cares? If there's a fire, I'm just gonna go out with the fire. I'm sure there's other fire alarms. I'm sure he would hear those other fire alarms in here, in the hallway. Anyways, man, I really wish that he would go fix that shit because it's probably bothering me way more than it is him. But I hear it. It's like right there. All right. I still hear it. It's so annoying. I hope it doesn't come through on the recording. That'd be awesome.
I don't hear it.
You don't hear
through your through your
well,
mic.
you don't hear my air conditioning, which is really close to my mic.
Sometimes I hear something.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it might be a fan more so than AC.
Well,
If you,
an AC does have a fan.
yeah. Well, no, I thought you had a rotary fan or something like that. Or
I
was
also
that
do
always
have
just your
that
AC?
on.
Okay.
I put my mic on very low and close to my mouth, so it doesn't pick up background stuff as noticeably as it would normally. Because your mic is a little bit further. Like if I put it over here, then I would have to put it like this loud, and then you would hear
Right.
everything. And that's why I do this.
You gag on that thing.
Oh no, it's kind of too big to do that.
That's what she said.
Sure. And this windscreen thing doesn't help. I would have to take that off first. Well, I don't know. The metal cage around it's kind of probably hurt. Maybe keep that windscreen on it. Just lube it up a little bit.
Lube it.
Yeah.
To gag on it?
Well, yeah. I don't want to hurt my throat.
Okay.
I want to be as safe as possible here. I'm not. This is not sexual.
Okay.
So just to have some fun. All right, thanks for watching. Thursday nights, we're here for Shows Overrated. 235. That was episode 235. We're available wherever podcasts are found. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Smashcast, Ustream, and that other place. See ya.
Bye.